when you're coming out of a nightclub at 2:30, 3:30, which Samantha was, you're all congregating around a certain area where the taxis tend to prefer to rendezvous with their customers, potential clients, with their clients. Even though everyone would have looked dead happy and still talking away, at 3 in the morning, it may as well be in the middle of winter. And the way the alcohol has an effect on the body, even though even though you've got an official booked taxi, and you know the name you've given, and it may be a taxi you'll always use every week. To be honest, if you see a vehicle which looks sort of like a taxi, at that time of morning with alcohol in your system, even if it's a summer's morning, you'll get into it regardless. The fact that it had 4 wheels, if it looks like it's stopping for you, and it's a human being behind the wheel, you'll get into it, because all you want to do is get home. All you want to do is get home. God, I just want to get home, I need to get home, I'm fucking feeling terrible, I want to get home. Even though they're all joyously gabbing away with smiles on their faces, all looking like really interested in each other, talking about, all it would have been like hell inside. Each person would have had hell in their mind, thinking, God, I just want to be home, be cosy and warm in my bed, and with a nice hot steaming doner kebab down me, in front of me telly. I want to get home now, for the radiators on and everything. No, she wouldn't have noticed the way it pulled in so abruptly. She wouldn't have noticed when you got booed, your sister, all you want to do is get home. All you want to do. You could tell she was like that, folded like that. She was feeling horrible, she just wants to get home. Because even though you know if your punts are coming out at that time of morning and you're waiting for your taxi, even though you may even have a taxi booked, and even a regular taxi which you may well be used to booking each week, and even if you're thinking your conscience would be saying, you know, if you will be, normally you would, if you phoned for a taxi, you'd wait for it to come and you get in it, because you just wouldn't want to let the taxi company down, etc, etc. But in the morning after you've had a drink, you will still do it. You'll get into a different taxi if the opportunity arose. You'd get into somebody else's taxi even. Samantha shouldn't have been out on her own. She just shouldn't have been out on her own. You can tell she just wanted to go out, she wanted to break, but she shouldn't have done it. She shouldn't have done it, because all you'd want is to get home. That's why it happened. That's why Samantha got in the taxi. It looked like she was on her own, period, as well, because she was waiting on her own, yeah. And she looked like she wasn't used to alcohol. I could tell by the way she was dressed. She looked like she was wearing indoor clothes. Everywhere in Liverpool city centre, every minutiae millimetre of public space in the city centre of Liverpool and the surrounding areas is CCTV'd. What happened to that girl, what happened to Samantha, couldn't happen in the Liverpool city centre. When Samantha jumped into her vehicle, even though that her vehicle, the rear wheels rammed up a curb as it was, and it looked like it was turning to park. Strangely, let's put it that way. So, the fact that no one noticed the strangeness in the way that vehicle pulled into the parking spaces. Everyone there everyone who were there caught on that CCTV that night would have noticed that they were there, and they'd all be like that. How come we didn't notice the way the vehicle pulled in like that, the way it came round so severely, took that first bend round, and that would have been an illegal turn. That wouldn't have been a proper way for a vehicle to pull into that parking area. That would have been an illegal move, that, because you could tell, because the way the vehicle went up the curb, the roads weren't curbed appropriately for a vehicle to pull round said corner. So the reason I know, and yeah, they would have all been saying, so how come we didn't notice the way a vehicle pulled in so disorderly? And it's because you don't notice those things because you're so busy minding your business. But the only reason why we noticed the way he pulled in so shabbily is because we, in hindsight, could see on the CCTV she shouldn't really have been out on her own. She looked too much of a fragile soul to be out on her own. As I say, the way she was dressed, she looked like she wasn't used to going out and stuff. No wonder the boyfriend was crying when he was saying that. And I just saw the clip online there where he said that he was gutted that he was tracking his girlfriend and he knew there was something wrong. No wonder he was tracking her, because he would have known that she wasn't used to going out. I could tell by looking at the way she, as I say, the way she was dressed. She shouldn't have been out on her own. Hellish thing to have happened to Samantha, that. Hellish. Hellish. She shouldn't have been out on her own. She shouldn't have been out on her own.